Hello there, Dave Doggett here with another video tutorial, and in this one I'm going to show you setting up a web hosting account for a domain that I've purchased outside of the company where my web hosting is. Example, I register all my domain names through GoDaddy, but I have a web hosting account with HostGator. So in this screen, I'm in my GoDaddy account. Here's my domain name here, entrepodcast.com, which is going to be an entrepreneur-based podcast series that I'm planning. And I have already changed the name servers, but that is a key setting. When you have a hosting account that's external to your domain name registrar, you'll need to change the name server values on the domain. I've already done this. If you need to do that, you can hit set name servers and you can put in the values. Usually it takes 24 to 48 hours for that to take effect. So I'm going to switch over now to my HostGator account, which uses cPanel, and I'm going to log in. Okay, so I've logged into my HostGator account, and what I want to do here is just very basically I want to add the domain to my account, and while I'm at it, I'm going to install a copy of WordPress onto that domain because that's the platform I'm going to use. So I scroll down here to add on domains because the package that I have allows me unlimited domains that I can add on. So I'm going to put entrepodcast.com. And I'm just setting this up in a text file. I keep all my hosting account information in a text file. So it automatically set the username as entrepodcast. Really happy about that domain. But to make a password, I'm going to use the password generator. So I'm going to blur that out. But I'm going to use that password, and I'm going to add that domain. And HostGator works its magic. There we go. The add-on domain entrepodcast.com has been created. If you'd like to manage the files, you can do that. So what I'm going to do is go back, and now I can see that domain is set up right here. So I'm happy about that. Everything's good. I'm going to go back to home on my cPanel, and I like using, I prefer this quick install. Sorry, I used to use Fantastico Deluxe, and then I decided to use this quick install feature in here instead. So what I'm going to do is I want to install WordPress, so I just go down the left hand side here, click WordPress, continue. And I just select the domain that I want to install WordPress on. There's my entrepodcast.com. If you wanted WordPress installed in a subfolder of that domain, you would put that subfolder in here. Enable auto upgrade, sure, why not? You don't have to do that, but you can. I'm going to put my email in here. It automatically knows my name. This is where you can put your blog title, very basic introductory stuff. You can tweak all this later within WordPress, but I'm going to just put entrepodcast.com, the podcast for entrepreneurs by entrepreneurs. That's an odd word when you really look at it. And admin user, I usually just go with admin. I may change that later. So when you get all that set the way you want, you just hit install now and watch the progress bar. And that did not take long at all. Here's obviously the WordPress login information. This is just temporary. Obviously, I'm going to change this password, but it gives you the URL, the admin, username and the password. So I like just copying that and pasting that into a text file so that I've got that on hand when I need it. Sometimes when you're changing the username or the password, it will ask you to confirm the original password, so I like to do that. So that is essentially it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new tab, entrepodcast.com. And sure enough, there's my website loading. This is the default WordPress theme, but it's all set up. I've got WordPress ready to go. I mean, it's not very impressive right now, but I won't be long fixing that up and turning it into something along the lines of, I'll use this one as an example. Here's my Maritime Outdoorsman podcast website. So I'll probably make it something along these lines where it features the shows, the show notes. You can play the episodes directly on the website, and any major links, ads, that kind of thing I'll have off to the right here. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about that. That is, in a nutshell, a crash course on how to set up a domain name through GoDaddy and configure it to load a new website within a HostGator account. Hope that helps, and we'll see you in the next tutorial.